Alright, everybody, I think we're live. I think we are. Welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Oh wait, my frames are all wrong. I'm still at 10 frames. Hold on. Okay, we're at 30 frames now. Or at least we should be. I forgot I was hunting these Sinistea. Oh well, they're all gone now. I think they were marked too. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, they're not marked. Wait? Yeah, they're not marked. Never mind. Hi Digiblaze, hi Jarian, hi Alex, how you doing? Okie dokie. Let's go somewhere a little bit less crowded. Just Coastal Plaza will do. I spent a little bit on today's team. I'm quite confident in it as long as I don't throw. Sounds like a solid strategy. As soon as you ended your stream yesterday, I hatched a shiny Onyx and Pokerogue. Ooh, that's pretty good. It means you can get shiny Mega Steelix. Oh, let's see. Link battle. Set link code 11000083. Oh, I have a stream to catch up a sec. Current lab battle, so I'll be a minute. It's against a Parish Trap team. A Parish Trap Reg G team? What, do they have like a Eternatus? Maybe it's got far enough. I'm just gonna start searching. Is no restricteds and Alomomola is there. Yeah, Alomomola is one of the top tier stall mons. Because it's surprisingly bulky. But other than that, it doesn't really do a lot. Terra Ground Azu? Must be Sap Zipper. What starter Pokemon have we not yet had raids for? So we've had all of Gen 1. We haven't had Feraligatr yet. We haven't had Sceptile or... No, we've had Blaziken. We haven't had Infernape or Torterra. We haven't had Serperior yet. We haven't had... We have Chestnut, right? I'm pretty sure we have Rock Chestnut. That means we've had all of Gen 6. We haven't had Incineroar yet. We haven't had... And then Gen 9, because we've had all of Gen 8. Quite a few. We'll probably pick a Gen 4 one next. Like Torterra. We need Greninja Raid. Well, we had Greninja Raid. That was the third one. I missed the first Charizard because I didn't have the game in the Delphox by accident. Makes sense. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna grab this team. Okay. How do I want to approach this? It's gonna be difficult to remove Farigiraf, but not impossible. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna do this, and then this. Okay, Big Up goes into Scizor. What does our Caledon do? That Electric Shot into my Duraludon. Alright, that's not so bad. The Scizor punches and can't move. Get a little bit of Grassy Terrain recovery. So, they might switch Rillaboom out here for Incineroar. Worst thing would be like our Caledon switches into Fluttermane, I think. We're gonna side Bullet Punch our Caledon, which did a little bit more than I expected it to. Oh, because it was a crit, that's why. Okay. Rillaboom's gonna U-turn into Scizor. Okay. That's an understandable play. And then comes Fluttermane. Caledon goes for Draco, and Meyer Caledon. Meyer Caledon lives. Give me another defense boost. Hey, there, Caledon took that pretty good. Meyer Caledon is slower than theirs. Probably by like a speed point or two, exactly. I mean, there's no way Fluttermane stays in here, right? That crit kind of changes things here a little bit. I'm just going to bullet punch the Flutter to be safe, and then... Good body press. Electro shot into who? Is gonna knock out whichever slot it goes into, except Scizor, I guess. Yeah, good move. We're gonna do Blastoise things. I don't even think I can count on this Iron Defense KOing is the thing. I might just knock off a Scizor and protect here. Okay, Farigiraf comes in. Wanting to catch the Bullet Punch, actually, so I didn't even think about that. But I'm glad I went for the knockoff this turn. Electro Shot's gonna come out. Hopefully into Blastoise. You get knockoff into Scizor. Or into our Caledon, but now we have to remove our Caledon. That's a hard task with the Giraffe on the field. I pretty much have to predict which slot I think is going to attack with our Caledon here, because it can probably KO either one. So I'm going to Bug Bite with Farigiraf and Terra Poison Muddy Water, I guess, and hope that that KOs. Gale's a Terra Poison Iron Defense. But I need to get rid of the Arcaladon. Okay, Farigiraf is being withdrawn into Fluttermane. +2 Electro Shot. Blastoise takes it at least. Returns KO. Grass disappears. I also have to remember that this Fluttermane probably is Mystical Fire, or maybe that was another Flutter, but Mystical Fire is such a good tech move here that gives me a lot of problems. This could be real of him just to bait in for a Farigiraf to get Bullet Punch. It doesn't help me much to take Scizor off the field here. But I think that's what I have to do. Okay, it wasn't a play to get Free Ref on the field. I'm just gonna attack. Okay, Real Gloom is switching into Farigiraf this turn. Maybe just preserve their fake out, but that's fine with me at least. Oh, also maybe they want to get rid of Blastoise with a Psychic type move. So, a Terastallization is still not, it's still in play for them. So they could very well just like Terra Fairy for Farigiraf here, and it would be really hard for me to get rid of it. So I'm going to just knock off Fluttermane, and actually, let's... Let's knock off Farigiraf and Body Press Farigiraf. Okay, good turn, good turn. I could have bug bited that berry. Ah, well. Now, Farigiraf may, or Fluttermane may be back up to a Sash. It benefits me the most here to just double protect. The one goes for its fake out, which makes sense. What did Fluttermane decide to attack though? Into Blastoise, okay. Blastoise getting like an insane amount of passive recovery right now. But the Fluttermane is the only thing that threatens me at this point. So as long as I can just make sure that it doesn't have a Sash here. pretty good spot. Rillaboom struggles to damage both of these mons right now since Blastoise is Terra Poison. Theoretically. I mean, it could always be like high horsepower. High horsepower crit would be like the way back into this game. Could also be knockoff Rillaboom, but that doesn't do enough damage. Unless this is like... Yeah. Flutter protects. Can I get an accuracy drop? Just for funsies. Okay. Grass disappears in the battlefield this turn. Still haven't Terra'd, but the only... had to be like... If they were Terra Ghost, they would have probably done it by now. Another close Bullet Punch. No Sash. No Sash. Whatever comes out. It's not that much in the Scizor. And with Blastoise still on the field, even if they're like Terra, they have to be like Terra Ghost on Rillaboom. But yeah, GG's, GG's. Hi, the Gaming Bros. How you doing? Was your name previously like Nino Pokebros? Because it looks like you had an icon that that person also had, and your name is familiar. What do I grab here? I'm gonna grab this team. Also, hello, Amelia Prophet. How you doing? Do things I could have done better there? That's true, but what happened there was I just had to make, like, you had a lot of good 50-50 turns. I just had to make, like, some really good reads at one point that just played into my favor. What do I do here? It could, like... It's really hard for me to remove that. Do I use... What do I use here? We'll do this. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. Having some good old-fashioned well, I guess it's not old-fashioned. It's a pretty new, relatively new game, but like, good old battles. starting with the rain. So this is the first that I'm seeing of Pelipper. Honestly, I don't know what to think about it. It could do a lot of different things. I think I'm just gonna open with Dazzling Gleam and swap in Sparkle. Torkoal might take a Draco here. There's like a pretty high probability of Torkoal taking a Draco here, but we'll see. Okay, no Wide Guard from Pelipper. Pelipper clicks Hurricane and misses because of our Sun. That's pretty nice. Also, Flash Cannon comes out from our Caledon and does a lot of damage, but not enough to bring us to our Sash. Our Caledon's still doing our Caledon things. So this would be the time where they reveal Wide Guard. And then, like, take out Fluttermane. So, I'm gonna click Earth Power this turn. It might retreat Pelipper. It's decently likely, but... Okay, they decided not to retreat Pelipper. So what did they do instead? Caledon protects. Okay. And Pelipper goes for Wide Guard for probably itself. Okay. Shadow Ball will probably KO Pelipper, and then... Or if Pelipper swaps out, could... There is a universe where Pelipper swaps out into Farigiraf, and then I have a bad time. They have to go for Flash Cannon this turn, though. Maybe just send in Incineroar, and go for the Earth Power into our Caledon. Okay, we're gonna see an opposing Terra. It's probably our Caledon getting its wings. Yeah. Okay. Pelipper's going for the Fire Weather Ball. Hoping to pick up a KO on Fluttermane. Our Caledon's going for the Draco. Torkoal lives. Torkoal goes for Earth Power into a slot that doesn't care. Okay, this is tricky because now I don't really have a way... Not a super great way to deal with our Caledon. Especially if it's going to use Body Press. I might have to just Terra Ghost here in order to knock off and Will-O-Wisp our Caledon. Okay, we're gonna see our Caledon be withdrawn for Rillaboom. It's kind of debating about Heat Waving. Now we're going Ghost. Oliver protects. Rillaboom gets crit knocked off for its Assault Vest. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp here, and then probably like fake out Hurricane. I'm gonna send it to Fluttermane here. I think I have to sack Fluttermane here. Just to even attempt to get rid of other things. Because I need the sun. Fix out into my Flutter. Get Willow off. Harsh Sunlight fades. Both of our photosynthesis wear off. So I can make the choice to Snarl here. I think I'm gonna knock off Fluttermane and then protect. No, actually, we're gonna swap Torkoal this turn because I want them to think that they're just Grassy Glide Cover and Shadow Ball into Incineroar. Combo is not as good here as I thought it was going to be. Torkoal lives. Incineroar's gonna catch the Shadow Ball. Would be like just outside of whatever range. Just outside of my berries range. If I had Snarled there. Heatwave doesn't help me here. What is Flare Blitz? If I was Flare Blitz, I wouldn't have problems here on Incineroar, because I would have just clicked Flare Blitz and I would KO the Flutter last turn. Yeah, there's no way to come back with Kamo in the back with this. It's like, I bring in Incineroar and they click Shadow Ball, or I bring in Kamo and they click Moonblast, or Dazzling Gleam. But that might not have happened if I click Snarl, but it's a little too late for that. Um, what is technically my best move here? Yeah, it's Moonblast. Okay. Game 3. So, leading like in DD Hatterene wouldn't be so bad. And then a Primarine and Tyranitar from that point on, I think. Okay, our Caldon Giraffe. There's a very sensible lead here. Let's follow me and it's Dazzling Gleam. Nah, actually, let me get up my room. Let's see if they click Imprison here. Oh, they're Stalwart. And they clicked Imprison. Okay. That's bad. Are they really not stamina this whole time? I thought they were getting stamina boost. Then yeah, they played the first turn perfectly here. Yeah, I need Tyranitar. Oh, Helping Hand is sealed by the draft. Let's just protect out. I'm happy it's summer. Yeah, summer's good times. Great times to be indoors playing Pokemon games. I have to do this and hope it kills. I mean, it's not going to, but I have to. Hope that it crits. Because that's my only way out of this game at this point. Now we're seeing the old Incineroar. Live that by just enough. Yeah. Even the crit wouldn't have killed there. Yeah, it's too much passive recovery from being on the terrain and leftovers. Um, so I'm gonna predict that their switch Incineroar and protect Arcaladon, and we're gonna see if that happens. If I get a freeze on Rillaboom, we might have a slight way back into this game. They did click Electro Shot though. But soon the Archaludon's special attack is going to get so high that even Primarina is not going to be able to handle this thing. Yeah, and now they get to fake out. Good play, good play. I guess we're going for the double at least. Oh, we got the double. But they Draco'd into Indeedee anyways. I mean, Cinnamore's gonna leave. Question is, do I think Primarina is faster or slower than Incineroar? I'm gonna say it's slower. Archaludon is the one who leaves. And Incineroar is changing type to Ghost. Makes sense. Oh, we got the freeze. I mean, this battle doesn't matter, but we got the freeze. It doesn't matter. Rillaboom just clicks Woodhammer here and obliterates this. That's why we needed the freeze on Rillaboom earlier. You know, actually, maybe I could have protected and installed another turn for Woodhammer, but GG's, GG's. Ugh, good set, good set. Yeah, take a breather after that one. Okay, let's open the floor. As long as you can repeat that for your next attempt, Cherry, then you'll get another Pokemon. Probably. You'll be good. Your team is very good. First attempt will be shortly to claim my Pokemon. Well, that was your first attempt back, and after your first attempt back, it resets to you have to beat all 3 teams again, which I probably should have mentioned, but since we lost the first one, you just have to do that again, but with but you just have to win 2 again. Because in the attempt before that attempt, you won. So therefore it resets you back to being on your first attempt. Let's do official rules 1. Oh, and the next says what I meant? Yeah. Just making sure. I didn't think to mention that during it. Because normally I'm like, you gotta do the blah 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 and you'll get a Pokemon, but like I got kind of exhausted of doing that, but it actually kind of mattered there. Give me just a second. Just gonna hide this and pick a team at random. I randomly picked this one. Whoops. Open too early. Sorry, words are hard. Yeah, I get it. Oh, we're seeing Primarina and these are all Pokemon that I have, but not like at the same time. So how do I not lose to Indeedee, Hatterene, Torkoal? I think I have to delete this and this, and then have this. And this is back up. I'm gonna be rusty. You and me both, honestly. Let's see, Spiel and Meowscarada. Neither of which are on this team, but they're here. Okay. So there's a lot of things that can happen here. A lot of them not that great. So I could like... What can I do? I can fake out this and then go into Indeedee. Or I can save Incineroar for later if I think it's going to get hit this turn. I spent too much time. You know what, let's just not think about it. Okay, I feel like Exeggutor's pretty much done its job this turn. Oh, it even lived. That's also great. Good job, Exeggutor. You also got pretty crucial information there that like, Exeggutor is faster than Incineroar. So I'm going to swap in Indeedee and then do this. Okay. Pretty Rare protects this turn, but I'm fine with that. Man, the turn where I went Terra Rock fake out would have been so good. Oh, we see Scorching Sands come out on Incineroar. Okay. Well, now we can choose to preserve... We can choose to preserve Indeedee. I think I'm fine just protecting and then clicking Expanding Force again. Okay, that's withdrawing, but into what? It's DK Donkey Kong. Who did I Expanding Force? Did I actually Expanding Force Primarina? That matters. I did not. And Incineroar gets to take Exeggutor for free. I should always remember that. Guys, I got here late. There's never any late coming in the stream. It's not a thing. Not a thing that you ever gotta worry about. Double Flutter would be bad here. If I just, like, ship Incineroar for a bit. Does this chip do more than the Grassy? Yeah, it does a bit more. Knock up into Indeedee. Ah, it's a crit, that's why I did so much. Oh, we lost each other. That's too many. That's like too many turns in and a crit to where we can recreate that battle. So we're just gonna have to do it over. Well, not do it over, but we're gonna have to just replay that battle again. That stinks. Wait, I didn't yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna bring the same team, but I'll probably just bring different Pokemon. They play in a different way. They know what to do to keep me from doing Indeedee hat things. What if I do, like... this, and then... I bring my own Torkoal. Same teams? Oh, I saw that a bit too late. We can't recreate the battle the same way anyways. So you might as well just play it. Oh, my Incineroar is slower than their Incineroar, though. I think this time I'm... Oh, wait, I thought I had DD. I should have brought DD. Okay, they faked out my Incineroar, which I think I'm fine with. Evervoice comes out this time, and Incineroar gets knocked down pretty far. And... Giga Drain and I guess Willow in case they decide to go into Rillaboom. Nah, but I also can't afford... Can't afford for them to just go... Oh, Primarina might protect, though. I can't get the rock. I'm just gonna do like a neutral play. Incineroar leaves, but for what? Okay, Tarkle. I did significantly less than I did last time. Oh, we are gonna... Oh, we lost each other again. I mean, that one we could recreate, even though Snarl has a 90% chance to miss both targets. Oh, and Hyper Voice also did less because Sun. I mean, we can try recreating this game if you want to recreate this one. But unfortunately the connection does not seem to be super consistent today for some reason. Why are we disconnecting? Is there a way that you could, like, try moving closer to your router, perhaps? To try and get a stronger connection. Oh, this time we got Aiden. Lex, do you want to, like, take a break for a sec to let Aiden play? And maybe you can try and figure out your connection issues, or do you want me to boot Aiden? Because you're still up, but... Fine, okay, we'll run it with Aiden. This is Aiden's first time playing, I believe. I don't think we've had an Aiden before. I'm not gonna bother hiding screen. Let's just grab this team. Let's see what's... I mean, we've had quite a few people. None of them are Aiden. Or if Aiden also has a chat name. Oh, looks like we lost Aiden. 'Cause, 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 'cause I mean, I'll fish and I'll see who we get. Oh, this time I fished out a K-Dog. I was still high team. Let's grab this team. Okay, a lot of guys here, and gals. Actually, all gals, no guys. Let me think. I mean, they don't have terrain, so there's no real lack of benefit of me just letting Indeedee Hatterene and then just clicking things. I'm gonna have this and back. Okay, so we've got Bundle Samurai here. Bundle's gonna hurt me a lot with Blizzard. And Samurai's gonna hurt me a lot with its move. So what if I... follow me into getting my room up? I'm scared? You shouldn't be scared. It's just Indeedee wearing a heart hat. Okay, I actually see Ice Beam, not Blizzard. I see Ceaseless Edge come out into Samurai. From Samurai into Indeedee, that sets up a layer of spikes. And a room goes up. And I think we're just going to repeat that last turn. He's gonna redirect again. Irene's gonna put Dazzling Gleam, and it's gonna do significant damage to both. The Samurott lives on its Focus Sash. Samurott goes for the Aqua Tail. He's gonna pick up KO into Indeedee. Ice Beam is going to come out into Hatterene. How much does this do? Oh, crit really stinks there. Okay. Now we have to play the... Is Tyranitar or Primarina slower than the Samurott game? I mean, it could be hands and back. Well, they don't have terrain. And we have a few turns of psychic terrain, so I actually don't need to fear fake out too much. Yeah, I'd rather just attack though. Okay. Premier was slower than both of them. This thing hits the field. And this thing hits the field. Okay. Still Terra's active, and I remember this. I think this Hands is slow enough to be slower than both of these Pokemon. However, the only way out. Actually, let's do this. Oh wait, didn't Tyranitar protect last turn? I'm so dumb. I threw the game out. Okay, they went for Fake Out. What did they do with Urshifu? They Wicked Blow. Tyranitar. Okay. I mean, I click Moonblast and Stomping. Yeah, they're slower than... Yeah. Slower than Primarina. Oh wait, but Trick Room is about to end. And if it doesn't end, I have Protect. So we're good. Yeah, we're good. I also like Terrestrialize into Fire, but... I can even spend a turn protecting to see if they Terrestrialize. GG's, GG's. Just the, ah, yeah, GG's, buddy. And then the, ah, crap, GG's. I put a good fight. That's true. You had a very good turns there. It's just that one turn where you decided to fake out with Hands and Psychic Terrain and then Wicked Blow into Tyranitar. That was quite a turn. I'm gonna bother hiding screen. Let's just bring out this team. Okay, let's see. How are we gonna do this? I think I could just start with our Caledon and Scizor. Maybe start our Caledon Grim. Actually, no. Let's start Double Steel. Then a Pelipper and Grimmsnarl back. Now let's see how that goes. I'm gonna be relentless. I mean, you can get off a lot of attacks very quickly. You're more prone to critting. So sometimes your offense is your best defense. And your defense is your best offense. Or your offense is your best offense. And your defense can be your best defense. So it's important to consider every scenario. Am I willing to gamble that I'm faster than Samurott? With one of these Pokemon? What really doesn't deal with the bundle? I think I'm going to do this. Ice Beam comes out, that's about half. Which is pretty scary. This Edge comes on to Pelipper, does about half, which is pretty scary. Caledon's also slower than Samurott, which complicates things. I wonder if and when Paradox Pokemon will be added to go. Probably not for a very long time if I had to guess. Like 3 years out. Or they could do it literally like next year. Hard to tell, hard to tell. Now we got hands. Get a hands on the field. I mean, Ceaseless Touch, like, just enough. But however, Grimmsnarl will resist it. Okay. Layers of Spikes are being set up, but I don't mind them too much right now. Electroshock comes out, that brings Samurott down to its sash. Hands going for an attack. Man, this team is so relentless. It's crazy. Defense is the best offense. Zamazenta, probably. Honestly, hoping that would do more. I mean, there's no point doing anything other than just... Actually, I need to get... Man, I can't Thunder Wave either of these Pokemon and make them slow. That should be illegal. I like doing that. So I think I'm gambling on either Pelipper being faster or Hands doing enough damage to itself to where it knocks itself out. Because we know Hands is slow. Okay. Rain stops right on this turn. I don't think I needed it for anything. Now we're seeing Kung Fu Panda come out. I mean, they're just gonna click. There's nothing that helps me here other than them. Like, they're just gonna click with me below. Are they Dark Terroring? Man, I could've gone for Bug Bite. Oh well. They could always just Wicked Ball Scizor and then I don't get damage in, but how much does this do? That is an eerily close amount to how much I need to get done. Oh no, they hit for Scizor. Okay, good thing I didn't do that, because that would have been a loss. Pelipper, please land this. Alright, good job, Pelipper. GG's, very close. I think it would depend on the damage rolls of the second bullet punch. If you decide to target Pelipper there instead. I played that bad? I would say you played everything correctly up until the last turn, pretty much. And in that last turn, it's technically more optimal to hit Pelipper first, because Pelipper won't get off an attack. What? It's against the Sun team, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're using the Sun team. Okay. I can't do that. Can, however, do this. Nah, that would be a real pain if something else happens. I have to do this. And then have this guy and perhaps this guy in back? No. I think this guy in back. No, actually, I think this guy in back. Samrot, the Robo Penguin. There's a few different ways this can go. Good. My safest thing right now is like Terra Fairy and Protect Flutter. Ice Beam comes down to Fluttermane. Samura goes for the Ceaseless, also into Fluttermane. And in duty, it's off Fairy Dazzling Gleam. That does a pretty good amount. And now I'm going to swap in Torkoal, and we're going to Dazzling Gleam both. Torkoal's going to set up a Drought, which is also going to guarantee that Fluttermane outspeeds Iron Bundle. Since Iron Bundle is not booster. That gives us the Dazzling Gleam, and the Dazzling Gleam gives us the double KO. Now who we got here? We got Hands, and we got Urshifu. Okay. Then I feel pretty fine with just clicking Helping Hand and Dazzling Gleam again. Iron Hands tries to fake out, but Torkoal is protected by Psychic Terrain. Dazzling Gleam comes out. It takes up clean KO on Urshifu and does very notable damage to Hands. And Dazzling Gleam is gonna pick up KO. That's the GG's. My main advice would be consider your Terras a little bit more. Because all three games, the only time I think you terrestrialized was with Urshifu at like the very end when it really didn't matter. It might have mattered to pick up KO on Scizor, but like a good Terra there to level like Hands into like Fire. Or maybe Samurai into like Steel. Maybe not Steel because you're still weak to fighting, but definitely think considering your Terras there would help you out a bit more. But the floor is now open. Terras didn't do much. Yeah, but they could, though. That's the thing. Like, a good Terra will really turn a battle around at certain points. And that's why it's more important to consider them. Because, like, yeah, if they terrestrialize Bundle into, like, Ice or Samurai into, like, Dark, then it doesn't really change anything. But if you terrestrialize Samurai into, like, Poison, then that changes some things. I want to battle you, but I don't have a Switch membership. Yeah, unfortunately that's needed here in order to do connections across long distances. Unless you're, like, in my backyard, which would be very strange, but at least then we could, like, Pokemon battle. I Fire Bundle. That would probably change some things. If you decided to try and catch the Gleam, because then you would resist it. Let's see about these official rules 1. relax, and let's bring this team. Hopefully it stays. Yeah, hopefully the connection's a little bit stronger now that some time has passed. Okay, so what do I do here? I think I always leave like Grimmsnarl or Caledon. And then keep Pelipper and Blastoise back. Blastoise back kind of helps me. So we're starting in DD Hat. So I'm going to get out my light screen, and we're going to drop a Snarl. He's going to redirect and follow me. Snarl's going to get out the light screen. Gonna drop the special both Pokemon on the opposite side of the field as Hettering gets a Trick Room. And I don't think there's any point setting up a Reflector right now, so I'm just gonna go for... Should I Ghost? Could go Ghost. I'm just gonna go for the Spirit Break and Snarl. Edlingling comes out. Does some pretty good chip to Grimmsnarl, but not too much to our Caledon. Grimmsnarl Spirit Break comes out. Our Caledon Snarl is going to miss Indeedee. That's the more unfortunate one to miss, honestly. Okay, we're gonna see Hatterene be withdrawn here for Spiel, which is the name of Primarina. And Indeedee decides to go for Protect. If you're trying to use a code in offline mode to battle each other, that's not how that works. Unless you're like right next to each other. That's what offline mode is for. You can't battle people across the internet on unlock offline mode. You can try, but I already have a light screen up, and I'm gonna do a swap to Pelipper and a quick Electro Shot. He's gonna go for Helping Hand. Here he goes for Icy Wind. Drops everybody's speed. Activate stamina. Okay, I didn't want them to actually pick up KO on Primarina because now they bring in Torkoal and things get a little complicated now. Okay, they don't have Torkoal, they just have Rillaboom. How many turns are we in Room? This is the last turn of Room. So I'm not too afraid of them setting up Room again. So I'm just going to... They also don't have Torkoal, so I don't have to worry about Pelipper so much. But we're just going to... do this, I think. Pelipper Hurricane comes out, does that much damage to Rillaboom. Caladon Electroshock comes out, making us... We're probably only slower than Rillaboom right now because of Primarina's Icy Wind, which lowered our speed. But we did get an Electroshock off. As Woodhammer comes out into Pelipper, and is going to pick up KO into it. Oh, hello, Blackout Dragon. How you doing? It is first come, first serve, but if you stick around for long enough, we can definitely do a battle. Because I'll run through everybody who at least wants to do a battle. We're going to bring in Grimmsnarl now. Annoying question time, do you have / need any mods? Wait, what? Oh, moderators? I haven't thought about moderators yet. We really haven't had a need for them. Everybody's been, like, pretty civil. I should Snarl here just in case they decide to go for Room again. Okay, we're gonna see Hattering Rock Terra Fire here. Grimmsnarl's attack drops the hat. Arcaladon hits both. Hattering gets off Dazzling Gleam. And I think my best move is still Spear Break Snarl. Spear Break's gonna pick up KO into Indeedee. Oh, and we lost communication. Well, I guess we'll never know how that one ends. Have you got the 7-star yet? I somehow did. Yeah, we do 7-star Terra raids all the time. We had a stream whenever Embor was first out. I cried. Don't cry, Lax. You did great. It's just that the rain team does, like, insanely well against Trick Room teams. Especially Trick Room teams that have special attackers in the second slot. But if you want to, you can still do the rest of your attempt. Like right now. Unless somebody else grabs the floor. Those raids are hard. It took me 10 to get. I mean, that's your definition of hard. I usually just do them in groups because it's faster, but I can definitely get trying to solo everyone, especially this new one being... No, this will be harder. Who am I battling? I forget. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I'm battling Lax again. Okay. So I'm assuming this is the continuation of their previous attempt. So let's pick this team. I have no good ground types. Yeah, ground types haven't been too impactful in 7-star tier raids. So I don't really have one made either. I just have a Great Tusk that I have Choice Band Headlong Rush on. And that usually works for all of the, like, 5-star ground type, or things that I would need to beat with ground types, but not so much for the 7-star. So let's stop and think. It doesn't benefit me to get out my own Trick Room, so I think I'm going to do Tyranitar Arcanine, and then have Primarina and Rillaboom in back? I guess Rillaboom in back. Actually... yeah, let's do this. Use Armourouge on the Emboar? Oh, that sounds like a pretty solid strat. I'm getting to battle offline without being close? What do you mean? Because that... Okay, so Tyranitar is the one that's kind of in danger here. So... I can choose to Rock Slide to try and deal damage into Incineroar, but it won't be much. Or I can choose to Flare Blitz to try and put Rillaboom into a worse situation. You probably still 2-ko Rillaboom here. Even if they do Quick Fake Out. This is where it would be nice to have Indeedee. Let's just do this. Okay, they try to Grassy Glide into Tyranitar. Oh, no Fake Out, though. Nobody faked out. Now I just get Flare Blitz into Rillaboom, which does a lot of good damage. Incineroar quick Scorching Sands, though. Which is special, so it doesn't do too much, because Incineroar is mainly a physical attacker. But it does put Arcanine now in KO range of Grassy Glide, maybe? However, if they're Grassy Gliding that slot, that means they're not Grassy Gliding Tyranitar, so I think I've created a pretty effective pin here, where I can click this. Grassy Glide into Tyranitar. That means that Arcanine gets to pick up KO on Rillaboom, and as long as Incineroar doesn't KO Tyranitar here, we get a single target Rock Slide into Incineroar, which is pretty valuable. Scorching Sands is going to take out Arcanine, but I think that's a trade that I'm willing to make at this point. Rock Slide comes out. That's a pretty decent chunk of Incineroar's health. Incineroar is going to Nom 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 a Berry, though. Now that we've gotten rid of Rillaboom, there's not much to stop Primarina. However, they can bring out their own Primarina, and then things get kind of weird with Tyranitar. I think I'm going to swap in Rillaboom. Okay, they decided to bring out their own Primarina. So this Incineroar is intimidated. I'm gonna go Rock Slide, Fake Out, and I think I can trust Tyranitar to live here. Are you like a pro player or something? Nah, I'm just a guy who plays Pokemon for fun. You're gonna see Primarina Terastallize here into grass. Okay. Rillaboom gets the Fake Out damage. Incineroar is flinched and cannot move. Tyranitar gets the Rock Slide, moving even before Primarina, which may cause a flinch on Primarina. No flinch, instead Primarina just clicks Hyper Voice, and that does a lot of damage to both, but not enough to KO Tyranitar because of the sand. Cherry and Fire are pro players. I appreciate the flattery, but there are 100% people that are better at me than this. What do I value more here? We know that Tyranitar moves before Primarina, so I don't really think I lose very much by just clicking Rock Slide and U-turn here. There's always a chance that Primarina protects here, so I'm going to U-turn in order to guarantee that I have Rillaboom. Because it could be Torkoal Torkoal like overheats after like it could be like Torkoal attacks after like Tyranitar attacks, and like Tyranitar misses. This could still go badly, mind you. Okay, Primarina protects, which is the main reason that we Terastallize Rillaboom, because we need Rillaboom to live this turn. Tyranitar gets out the Rock Slide. Do we hit Torkoal? Okay, we do. We're about half. And Torkoal flinches, which is pretty lucky. But as long as we don't miss again, we should be fine. U-turn comes out, but Primarina outlives because of grassy terrain recovery. I'm going to go out to my own Primarina. And it'll depend on missing Rock Slides to see what happens here. We missed somebody. Oh, we missed Primarina. We get the high roll on Torkoal, though. Oh, we get the crit on Torkoal, actually. Which, that crit might have mattered, but in the grand scheme of this turn, it did not matter. In the grand scheme of the game, it does not matter. Because now we can just bring Rillaboom back in. The grass will disappear from the battlefield, however, Rillaboom will set it back up. And I forget if Rillaboom is fast. I think Rillaboom should be faster. Either way, their Primarina shouldn't have anything to touch my Primarina. Yeah. GG's, GG's. I would have never had fun without Nintendo Switch Online. What? I would have Never. I would have never have fun. I would have... I would have never had fun without Nintendo Switch Online. Yeah, I agree. But how about that weather, huh? I think we're due for using the Sun team. Sounds like Rebecca and Cherry are going at it right now. So they've had this opening a few times. And they've never done Indeedee Hatterene into Torkoal. But, like, I should still probably cover for it by leading Incineroar. And you, and then... this, and then... this, I guess. We're seeing Indeedee Incineroar. Bit of a change up from what we normally get. Man, I really wish I had Flare Blitz right now. Click Flare Blitz. My Incineroar is slower than Ermias Cabrata. Let's do this. What about setting up a Union Circle instead of battling? That still requires you to have an internet connection, and the internet connection is through Nintendo Online. You can make a Union Circles with people that are close to you over a local wireless. Okay, Bloodlets in the Torkoal is a good catch here. Because it means they'll take some Rocky Helmet damage, and Flare Blitz damage, recoil. And I get a knockoff into Indeedee, which doesn't do as much damage to Indeedee as I might have liked. But we're gonna throw this out and see what happens. It's about to be Scorching Sands again? Oh, it is. Let's do this. That is the name of the level 76 Garchomp. Draco is a good name. Short, simple, and to the point. get to knock off Incineroar, and it's a crit. And we get rid of the Figgy Berry. Which means I am perfectly fine with doing this turn. I'm gonna trade Helping Hands. They're gonna click Scorching Sand, which is gonna pick up KO in the Torkoal from crit. I was actually kind of thinking that Torkoal might live it because of this attack drop from Snarl, but nah. Snarl comes out, and that picks up KO into their Incineroar. And now I'm gonna bring in Exeggutor. They're sending in Real Boom, which changes things slightly. So now I can't Psychic Terrain, and they can Fake Out me. However, I'm fine with Exeggutor going down if it means that I get to, like, knock off here, and then just, like, Expanding Force for a little bit of damage. You're gonna see an opponent Terra. Oh, they're probably gonna U-turn now. Now that I think about it. Again, the Union Circle only works on local wireless, which is only people that are like right next to you. Oh, that knockoff KOs. And I'm running out of batteries. Okay, Harsh Sunlight fades. We now have... I think the play I maybe should have considered there was switching out Incineroar for Flutter Mane. So I can get another Fake Out turn in here. Because now I'm kind of pinned. Because I'm going to Snarl and Protect here. Actually, let's do this. Grassy Glides into Flutter. Incineroar's going to get off the knockoff. It's going to take a chip off of Real Boom, but it's going to take off its Assault Vest. That's a crit. Yeah. Alright, well that's unfortunate. I don't think I can win now. Because I need an Incineroar to click Snarl here. Oh, it sounds like Rebecca found a shiny. Oh, Blackout Dragon also found a shiny Raichu. And a level 40 Hoppip. That's a high level Hoppip. Somebody tell that man it's got an evolution. The GG's lacks GG's. And no disconnections, that's true. Alright, give me a second to flex my wrist or two. Also waiting for stream to catch up. Took me 14 hours to get a shiny Alolan one, Alolan Raichu. That's some pretty good dedication right there. Alright, once stream catches up, I'm going to start searching, and the floor is going to be open. Alright, good enough. Alright, we got Cherry back at it again. Let me think here. Let's just pick this team. So, what are my options here? Could do like this and this. And then this and this. Didn't I bring Kamo and have it? Yeah, Kamo wasn't actually that helpful. I need my big damage dealers. This will bring Torkoal. Why is Alolan Raichu not in the BB Academy? All the other Alolan forms are? Hard to say. Probably because they want you to buy Let's Go. They're not giving up on that one. Okay, so we have Psychic Terrain. Problem is, Real Boom's gonna U-turn, and, like, that sucks. A lot for us. Hate that for us. However, Real Boom won't necessarily do that if... Actually, as long as this turn... If this turn goes according to plan, then I am fine with Real Boom U-turning. You can't use legendaries against fire. You can use some legendaries. Okay. Our Caledon is asleep, but now Real Boom is leaving. So we're gonna have to sack Executor here. Now Pelipper's coming in. I'm going to... do this. Okay, no wide guard, so Dazzling Gleam is going to hit both targets. Elber goes for the Weather Ball into Torkoal, and does our Caledon wake up? Our Caledon wakes up. That's less good. That means I can't click Shadow Ball into, because their ideal move here is like wide guard or have Pelipper just kill Flare main. But if I Shadow Ball, then I'm wasting my boosted Shadow Ball, but I think I have to. Over goes for the wide guard this turn. Because our Caledon doesn't protect? Caledon goes for Electro Shot into Fluttermane? Okay. Now all I have left is Indeedee and Torkoal in Rain. Yeah, and that just doesn't do enough. Can't speed the Arcaladon. I think the only thing that I can do here is double protect. Or I can make a guess who I think they're gonna attack. And attack with both. Nah, actually I should just double protect. Even if the Arcaladon does end up getting Electro Shot boosted damage, like, there's not much that I can do here. I'll go for the fake out even though we're on side terrain. No, I can't do that. I have to go for the Earth Power. And that's our Caledon going into the air. No, it's not. It's Realism becoming fire. Electro Shot is probably going to KO Indeedee here. No, they decided. Oh, right, because they're stalwart. I keep forgetting that. All I see is your penguin is strong, meaning I probably battle in an iron bundle. I made a mistake. Well, it's not like it mattered at that point. There's nothing I could do to remove our Caledon fast enough, because I needed it to stay asleep for an extra turn, but I got the one turn sleep, so... That's just how it goes sometimes. I guess I'll go this. What did I do last time into this team? What can I do differently this time? Not bring Raichu. Not Raichu. Sorry, Raichu, but, like, you're just not that guy right now. I guess I can Scizor... Scizor or Caledon? Let's perhaps start the game with Grimmsnarl, and then Arcaladon, and then Blastoise. Caledon and Scizor hit the field as my Scizor and Grimmsnarl hit the field. So I can play the try and guess what they're going to attack into game, or I can just... Giving up Grim positioning, how important is that? Let's do that. We've done the Arcaladon switch so many times here that I'm not surprised if they just out-predict me. But it is simple enough to work. Okay, Flash Cannon does come out into my Arcaladon. And Void Blitz comes down to Scizor. This could be Air Blastoise. They're surely not going to Flare Blitz again. Do I call their bluff on not Flare Blitzing again? No. No, I don't. Let's do this. Arcaladon Drake goes into my Arcaladon. gives me another stamina boost. I get body press off into Incineroar, nearly KOing it. I take some Rocky Helmet damage in the process. Their Flare Blitz comes out. So here I think I need to make the decision whether or not they're going to swap in Pelipper and then click Electro Shot in the Blastoise. And instead maybe try to get rid of my Archaludon. I think if they do that this turn, they win. Not really. No, I tear it, didn't I? Okay, they swapped their Archaludon into Rillaboom. Rebecca's talking like an anime protagonist. I'll show you my true strength. Calvin went for Snarl and Rillaboom dodged it, but honestly that's not important. Blastoise is getting up Iron Defense. That's pretty important. Nor gets knocked off with Blastoise, so I don't have my lefties anymore. I think I'm fine attacking with both here. Rillaboom clicks Flake out into Blastoise. Calon clicks Body Press into Rillaboom. Blastoise flinches. Zero Flare Blitzes. Don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me, please don't burn me, please don't burn me, please don't burn me. Okay, we didn't burn. And sort of didn't knock itself out. That's actually kind of important. Now I can double body press. They swap in Flutter here. Things go bad. So I'm going to play if they swap in. I'm going to play if they swap in Flutter. This is like a half commit. Man, I wish I just double body pressed that slot. There's my SL Vest. This might be where Archaludon decides to get its wings. So I'm going to play like that is about to be what's going to happen. Okay, Archaludon did not decide to fly. We do get off Muddy Water. Can I get an accuracy drop? Accuracy drop for the homies? I guess I got a crit. There's not much more that I can complain about. Nice, Farigiraf in deck. So is this where our Caledon decides to get his wings? I'm gonna light screen here. Our Caledon did not decide to fly. We get the body press into it, and that KOs our Caledon this turn. And Psychic Noise on the draft. Prevents healing. As grass disappears from the battlefield. I need to reflect here. I guess it does help things. Let's go for the reflect. Where's the terrestrialization from the opponent? Terra Fairy Giraffe. That makes things way more complicated. Boom, fix out in the Blastoise. I don't think I can win this anymore. Not without perhaps a bit of luck here. That is a bit of luck. Not the kind of luck that I was referring to, but it is a bit of it. And every little bit counts. Retreat Grimmsnarl into Scizor. The other one's gonna go for the Woodhammer into Scizor. Scizor's gonna take that pretty fine. Because it was a crit. I was thinking that that's just how much that did normally. But no, that's how much Rillaboom does with it. Now Psychic Noise comes out on the Blastoise. Go for the... No. This thing had a berry. I'm gonna eat that berry. It might cause me to confuse myself, but I'm gonna eat that berry. just gotta, like, start hitting it. I can't click Bullet Punch because it's probably Armor Tail. But we just gotta start hitting it. Okay, Blastoise does not get off a probably pretty crucial Muddy Water there. That was mine? I mean, if Scissor's gonna nom the berry, he's gonna nom the berry. I don't feed him, so he's probably a pretty hungry guy, to be fair. Oh, well, there's an accuracy drop just to add insult to injury. Okay. Six shiny Charizard. I mean, that's not technically a legal team, but, like, you probably wouldn't run that anyways. You probably want at least, like, one Sunsetter. Which is Charizard, but in a different generation. Okay, so now I have to figure out how to beat this team using the Sand team. Here we go. And I think the way... Wait, what is Riolboom's actual moveset? I feel like I haven't used it enough to actually know what it is. Let's look that. We were doing a picnic? Ah, that makes a bit more sense. This is such an obvious play. Like, it really is. What do I lose from it going badly, though? Not that much. This Pelipper? Ew, okay. That's what I lose from this going badly. Them swapping in Pelipper and KOing Primarina. Ah! Darn it. I almost swapped in Tyranitar too. I just don't know who's slower, Farigiraf or Primarina. Probably Farigiraf, but... You know, for the wide guard here, that's crazy. Could just click Stomping Tantrum in Arcalodon. Oh, just perish! Burn, burn, burn. Give me the burn. This close, man. Them lefties get me every time. I think this is the only move I can make. Playing against chat or randoms? I'm playing against chat people. We're about to end a set, and Cherry's gonna win, so they're gonna get a Pokemon. But after that, the floor will be open to challengers. I mean, I'm locked into Flare Blitz, so I can't do anything other than Flare Blitz. I can, however, hope that they throw. Is that Helping Hand Grassy Glide and Arcanine? Please don't tell me it's Helping Hand Grassy Glide and Arcanine. It's not. Wait, hold on. Technically not over. It matters whether or not Tyranitar is faster than Pelipper. Wait, no it doesn't. Wait, yes it does. Wait, yes it does. I mean, I think the only thing I can do is Rock Slide. They tear ground. Yeah, tear ground wraps up the game. The grass. We need Tyranitar to be faster and Rock Slide flinch. Nah, not faster. Ah, GG's. Elber's 252, 252, and it's attack and speed? A lot of speed in a Pelipper, but fair enough. Alright, I'll wait for String to catch up and then check and start searching. I just did a little bit more damage to our Caledon. I think I could have had it there. Also, that one turn I could have Terra Grassed and then click Stomping Tantrum into it, but that's just how it goes sometimes. And Sash. Didn't I deal damage to it before, though? I think it took some kind of chip from something. Alright. Probably enough time has passed. Stellar Flutter? Alright. Well, I only have Stellar Flutter, so works out. Now the floor is... Once stream catches up, actually, floor will be open once again. Why is the Flutter Stellar? Because Stellar is epic. And, like, less expensive than Fairy, kind of. Alright, floor is now open. The Flutter's also stellar because I wanted, like, at least one Pokemon among the teams to be stellar. Ooh, we have a new contender. We got DJ Diddler. Does DJ Diddler have a chat name, perchance? I'm gonna put them on the list. DJ... Okay, so I'm gonna hide the screen, but for anybody who hasn't read the rules, you do have to win all 3 battles on your first attempt in order to get a Pokemon However, after that, you only have to win 2 of the battles, so the challenge becomes easier. I've locked in my first team, and once you're ready, we'll go at it. Rules are in the description for anybody who wants to look those over. Waiting for DJ to pick a team here. What's better, Annihilate or King Gambit? Both of them are kind of relics at this point in competitive, but I would probably say King Gambit. King Gambit is like general, but Annihilate can spike in like usage because it's a direct Incineroar counter, but a direct Flutter Mane loss most of the time. Just might want to hurry up, DJ, because it will time you out eventually. If you don't get anything pulled together fast enough. Okay, a lot of interesting guys here. We got Meowscarada, we got Ember, we got Decidueye. What can we do, though? Maybe we can start with Pelipper and Raichu? And then let's do... I think Grimmsnarl and maybe not Blastoise. It could be really hard to remove Clodsire. Clodsire's Water Absorb. If it's not Water Absorb, that means it's unaware, and that is also kind of bad for us. Clodsire could actually be really hard to remove here. Do this instead. You get the Pokeball machine thing. If you're referring to the Pokeball Lotto or the item printer, it's in the DLC in the club room. And it's very useful because you can get a lot of different types of items there. Okay, it's the Meow and Claude. I'm going to Hurricane the cat, and I'm going to knock off the Clodsire. Meowscarada Flower Tricks into Pelipper. This is about a little less than half the Pelipper. Hurricane comes out, and that picks up a clean KO on Meowscarada, no problem. Scizor's going to get the knockoff into Clodsire. It's going to knock off Clodsire's... nothing. It's going to knock off its nothing, as Clodsire sets one layer of spikes. Well, yeah, what are your opinions on the team? I think it's very good, and it makes me very angry when I have to play against it. So you're doing great. Been a decent bit of strategizing and tweaking the team to my preferred playstyle. That's fair. Did I just get... Oh no, I bullet punched, so I lost HP. Did I see Azumarill go for Aqua Ring? Cleanser goes for the Toxic into Pelipper. Bullet Punch does like exactly half, but just underneath half. So I don't see anything wrong with going for Bullet Punch and Hurricane here. I'm not too sure. Well, I would say anything with like a grass, fire, and a water and Flutter Mane is balance. Because that's what we usually call it. Because it's like fire, water, grass core, and then like Flutter Mane because Flutter Mane goes crazy. And then usually you have Giraffe because that negates all the priority shenanigans that other balance cores will do to you. But yeah, you have a balanced team. What's the other guy? Alright, Arcaludon. Arcaludon even rounds that out even better. Because you get the steel and the dragon. Which... Oh, did we really knock out all the Pokemon already? Huh. But the steel and the dragon allows you to beat other fire, water, grass cores, theoretically. GG, DJ. If you want to do the other two battles, you are more than welcome to doing them. Oh, looks like they don't want to battle anymore. Okay. Well, the floor is open. Like, right away. Fire, have you thought about making a compilation video of all the people who've beaten you in battle? I have. I'm probably gonna make a video that's like, I spent 50 hours defending my Pokemon from viewers. Something like that. Because I added up all the numbers the other day, and I think I'm up to about, like, 45-ish hours at, like, the end of this stream. Oh, looks like DJ Diddler has come back for another round. Hopefully they are selecting official rules 1, because that is the rule set that we're using. That is normal rules. Well, let's see what Pokemon they end up bringing. I mean, everything seems fine. They better not bring more than 4 Pokemon, though. There's no way for me to tell if their items are correct, but we'll see. I guess it depends on what Urshifu form they are. Let's do this and this. Actually, leave this Pokemon. And then have this Pokemon and this Pokemon in back. Yeah, you can only bring 4 Pokemon here, but we'll see what happens. Start with Rila and Incineroar because they work into Psychic terrain and just all around good. That is true. Incineroar, best Pokemon of all time. Rillaboom, best friend of Incineroar. Can't break your logic there. So this is water? There's a universe where the Gallade lives. Okay, they only brought 4 Pokemon too. The Urshifu could also be Scarf. Urshifu being Scarf would be really bad here. I think I do this. Fluttermane's gonna become fast, and we're gonna terrestrialize Flutter into Stellar. We're gonna see an opponent terrestrialization, and what are they doing? Is the Urshifu into water? No, it's delayed into something else. Berry. Okay. Fluttermane's gonna get off the Dazzling Gleam. That does enough damage to KO Urshifu, and Gallade actually would have lived, even without Terra. Heavy Release comes down to Torkoal, and causes Gallade to take some Rocky Helmet damage. Oh, are we lagging? Shouldn't be lagging. Where are we lagging? What regulation are we playing? Reg F. I'm just gonna Helping Hand, Flutter, and the Shadow. What do I have in the back? What I have in the back can deal with. Delayed. Okay, no quick draw, which is good for us. Boosted Shadow Ball is going to be able to pick up KO on Slowbro, which is pretty sweet. And Glade's Expanding Force is going to come out into only Fluttermane. As we're now going to see Incineroar hit the field. And I don't really care if they hit Torkoal with Fake Out here, so I'm just going to go Helping Hand boosted Dazzling Gleam. Okay, they canceled. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, and it looks like DJ has decided to quit again. And the floor is now open. Alright, but we got Flex coming back at it. There's no point in hiding teams, so let's pick this team. Okay, so what should I do here? I think I'm gonna lead Arcanine and Rillaboom here. And then have Tyranitar and Primarina on standby. And we'll see how it goes. They start Incineroar and Deity, which is at least somewhat beneficial for me. Because they're going to have Psychic Terrain, however... Probably both my attacks isn't great. Deity's going to get off its Psychic Seed. Let's do Rock Slide coverage and U-turn into a Deity. Deity's clicking Helping Hand. And man, I hope I'm faster than Incineroar. At least with Rillaboom. Okay, we're faster. Rillaboom gets the U-turn out. Means that now we get Tyranitar on the field. Scorching Sands comes out into Arcanine, which does about that much. As everyone who is not a ground type takes Sand Chip. Felt pretty good here, just going for double rocks. He's gonna Helping Hand again. Arcanine's gonna get off the Rock Slide. And Scorching Sands comes out, and that's gonna KO Arcanine. But as long as we don't miss Rock Slide... We missed a Rock Slide? Okay, indeed dodging the Rock Slide is not the worst thing. It does stink, but it's not the worst thing. Okay, we're gonna have Rillabooms on the field, doing Rillaboom things. I could just Grassy Glide and predict a Grass type attack. Or I could U-turn. I can U-turn into Rillaboom and then Terra Grass. What do I think they have in the back? Probably. I think they have in the back. Probably Primarina, right? Going to U-turn and Terra Grass. Knock off the Rillaboom. Okay, we're gonna see a Terrestrialization from the opponent. And Rillaboom into Terra Fire. Indeed, he's going to protect this turn. Which I mean is fine. I don't think I sent any attacks into Indeedee this turn. I'll switch into the only Pokemon that I can switch into. We get the knockoff. What does oh wait, Rillaboom Grassy Glide. Forgot about that. What is my best move? I want to Rock Slide with Tyranitar. But if they U-turn into Tyranitar and bring in Primarina, I think my best move here is always swap in Rillaboom and Rock Slide. See, Helping Hand. Is this Helping Hand U-turn? Oh, it's Helping Hand Grassy Glide. Gonna knock out Rillaboom. And then probably protect this turn, but we can pick out and just go for the Rock Slide. Okay, it didn't protect. Then Storm subsides. Everybody on the grassy terrain gets health back. And we can just grab a Grassy Glide, and Stomping Tantrum can't miss, so I'm going to go for Stomping Tantrum just in case. It's GG's. That was only the first battle, so I can choose either one of these two, right? I think we're gonna pick this team. Ooh, we're seeing a bit of a change up here. Now we have the Hisui and Lilligans in play. I don't think my lead changes, but I definitely need Pelipper and... Who covers me most? I think Scizor covers me the most. Nah, actually it's probably Blastoise. Yeah, there's a few ways this turns can go. But I think the best way is for me to light screen and swap Pelipper. I see an opponent Terrestrialization, and it is on Lilligant into Ghost. Perhaps not wanting to catch a Spirit Break, which makes perfect sense to me. Close combat into Pelipper. Burst power into... Okay, they decided to double the Arcalodon slot, which makes a lot of sense. I can do this, and then this. We're gonna see Torkoal be withdrawn for Masquerada. Oh, who is Incineroar? Okay, I thought that was an actual Masquerada in my head, and then I remembered that's not how any of this works. Thunder Wave into Lilligant. Should now make Lilligant slower than Pelipper, theoretically. Yeah, Pelipper gets off a big Weather Ball here. Which picks up KO into Incineroar, which helps me in the short term, but not in the long term, because now they just get to bring back in... now they can just bring back in Torkoal. But they instead decided to bring in Fluttermane. Okay. Fluttermane might have... Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt would be really bad here. I think I'm going to use Grimmsnarl to Thunder Wave into here, and then swap in Arcalodon. Lilligant H and Torkoal is a pretty neat duo. Oh yeah, I'm a big Lilligant Torkoal guy. That was like my main group in like, what was it called? Spike Move Cup. That's an unofficial format that got pretty popular last generation. Okay, they decided to double Grimmsnarl, which I'm pretty okay with. At least for now. Question is, do they switch out a Pokemon to bring in Torkoal to get Sun? do I have again? But yeah, even like base Slug and Torkoal is a really big threat. Do I have? Why the heck do I have blasters? Okay. I guess Snarl does like the most. We're gonna take the full brunt of the close combat here, or not, because it's paralyzed, which is pretty lucky. Oh, it's leftovers still again. I'm gonna be in the air and click Electro Shot. Hot take, I don't like Fluttermane shiny at all. I get why they made Mischievous green, because it's just like the opposite of purple. And green probably has like some kind of historical significance to it. Thank goodness we are not in the dark timeline though, where they decided to use Mismagius as shiny. Because Mismagius' shiny is an absolutely terrible color of green. And you can't even call it green. It's like PP yellow. It's the color yellow that you get when you're not drinking enough water. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Plus combat comes out, but we resisted it this turn. Earth Power comes out, but we're immune to it this turn. And I think I expect Fluttermane to come back in here. I just really don't want to get put to sleep by Lilligant. So I'm going to cover for the Lilligant trying to do that. Torkoal comes back in, gets its sun. Activates Flutter's photosynthesis. We're gonna swap in Grimmsnarl though, and Snarl is my most... Snarl... Actually... Flash Cannon is better. The Torkoal Protect. And Fluttermane doesn't have a high chance of moving here, but it gets to anyways. Caldon gets to pick off Fluttermane with Flash Cannon. And we can swap back in Pelipper. That's a GG. It looks like we're losing frames, but I don't know why. Because it's probably fine on my end. This is the bitrate is a bit low, but I don't know. We might have to end after this one, just because if we're losing bitrate, then we're not doing so great. What did I not use so far? We just had the rain team, and I think I started this with this team, right? So that would mean this team. I forget. I need to go back and check. Yeah, it was the Trick Room team. Okay, so we've had this opening a good number of times. There's a lot of ways this opening can go. Most of them not in my favor. We'll do that. I see, uh-oh, and then jelly beans, jelly beans. What's happening with the jelly beans? My curiosity has been piqued. Okay, Primarina and Incineroar. I was thinking about this. I think there's a move that is actually my best move. I think it's to Sleep Powder into the Primarina and fake out their Incineroar. This only goes wrong if they decide to fake out my Exeggutor, which I don't think they ever do. Because that's just not a great move. Okay, they could fake out into my Incineroar. Or my Exeggutor misses the Sleep Powder. Okay. Well, that changes things a bit. I was really hoping they were going to protect with their Primarina here, but looks like they did not do that. They instead decided to attack, which is the worst of all the possible scenarios. Let's just do this. If Incineroar stays asleep for this turn, then we're in a pretty good spot. If not, we're in a pretty bad one. Okay, Miascar decided to withdraw, but for what reason? It's brought in Didi. Okay. That's good and bad for me. Less good now. I mean, now I can click Expanding Force, Dazzling Gleam. Then I bring back in Incineroar, but we'll deal with that whenever it comes back. Unless Expanding Force doesn't do enough to KO. Oh. Oh, it's just Ixion, though. Okay, that KO's Exeggutor. But now that my speed is dropped, I can bring in Torkoal. And Torkoal's Sun should make me Spatak Booster. Yeah, that's not bad. Since I should outspeed the Primarina anyways. Something has to come out. You can decide to protect this turn. Perhaps protecting... Okay, double protecting, then protect out a turn of Sun. That's fair enough. There's a non-zero chance that, like, Rillaboom comes in here. Or Dazzling Gleams. I decided not to bring it in. To switch anything, which is fine. At least we get the double KO this turn. Incineroar comes back in. And that comes back in. Okay. Do I feel pretty safe right now? Question is, should I feel safe? They haven't Terra'd yet. Fire Rillaboom is... Fire Rillaboom is kind of a pain. It also means I don't get to make very good use of the sleep turns on Incineroar. Okay, we do see the Terra from the opponent. There's Rillaboom becoming a fire type. Makes sense. Fake out into the Fluttermane slot? That must be a misclick. Also, Incineroar wakes up. Also, Incineroar Scorching Sands, which is actually the way that they win the game. I forgot about that. Dang, I could have just sacked Flutter there and been so good. Can't do that now. Or maybe I could. No, I can't. I actually think... What does I thinks? Oh wait, I can take out this turn. No, I need that. Not my Rocky helmet. Not the berry. I should have knocked off the berry first. Not like I really could, but... This is a real war of attrition right here. A war of attrition if I've ever seen one. Looks sourcing sands in the Flutter who takes it. Looks Warhammer in the Torque Hole who protects it. Our sunlight fades. No longer speed booster, but that doesn't really matter. Please tell me there's only one turn of... No, there's 2 turns of grassy left. Oh, blast. I don't think this is a misplay. Covered switch there. Okay, last turn of grassy. It's gonna make it insanely hard to get health back. Wait, no. I'm doing it wrong. Okay. Last round of grassy terrain recovery. Who's throwing what into who? Okay. Fair predict, fair predict. Another good fair predict. Is that just outside of Incineroar's Berry? It is just outside of Incineroar's Berry. Sands, not a crit. Oh, I already ate my berry. Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought I was, oh, I must have ate. Oh, I ate it on that first storm in Primarina and didn't get put to sleep. I totally forgot about that. Thankfully, Incineroar lived, though. Yeah, I think it literally all came down to whether or not Incineroar lived that attack. Grassy glides for maybe a bit of pizzazz there. Snorkel gets the Earth Power. And that picks up KO. GG's, GG's. Close, very close. A real war of attrition. Alright. Is there anybody who hasn't got to battle yet who wants to battle? Because we're getting close to the end of the night. Well, we probably have time for at least one more set. But actually, we have a lot going on this week. We have Pokerogue Pride. We have the second round of Embor raids. I have to get back to the sword playthrough without looking at the screen some point this week, because we've gone a pretty good amount of time without doing that at this point. Alright, well, oh, I've been lagging. Am I lagging? I've been not lagging. Was I lagging? I think I might have the Pokemon I need, I just don't know in what order to use them. That is tricky. You gotta think about what your opponent is going to lead and then try and counter predict that and have plans to counter predict that if they counter predict you. Not seeing lag. Okay, thank you, Cherry, for the confirmation. I think it's lagging on my computer. Like, YouTube is yelling at me and stuff. And usually when YouTube yells at me, they're, like, pretty correct. But, however, it does not seem like they are yelling at me. For a justified reason. Yeah, but looks like we're good. I'd go again if nobody else will if you take me. I'm feeling pretty drained at this point. Like, if I'd only want to battle somebody if they haven't gotten to battle yet. Because another cherry set would probably take like another 30 minutes. I think I'd rather just work on other stuff at this point. But if nobody else wants to battle, it's perfectly fine. But that's gonna be the end for today. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, maybe consider leaving a subscribe and even consider clicking the like. And I will see you in the next one, probably tomorrow, which is going to be Pokerogue again. Because Pokerogue's having an event. But I'll see you then. Thank you very much. Bye-bye now.